Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your other regularly scheduled programming, whatever you happen to be watching on the internet, I don't know. I'm Jesse. I'm at Artisan Guitars as per usual. We hope you've subscribed to our YouTube channel. You're leaving wonderful comments for us. We read them all. Whether we leave them up, that's up to us. Today's focus, Collings guitars, a familiar topic here in the shop. They're from Austin. These are, well, let's refer to them as parlor guitars. Do you have a parlor? I sure don't. These are a body shape and size that would have been pre-20th century and established into the early part of the 20th century. Martin guitars obviously were instrumental in creating this body shape and size, and guitars only got bigger from here. Thank goodness. So today's focus on the parlor size, which is very slender, always to me looked like it was kind of stretched out. These from Collings have what they call a slotted peg head, very old school. The one I happen to be holding is a burst. Well, I guess this camera can see the front. I don't need to turn it over yet, but when I do, you can see that it's actually not a burst on the back, which I'm okay with because I really want to show off the front. So this is going to be a 1, and in Collings nomenclature, 1 refers typically to a mahogany back and sides. All of the parlors are featured in their traditional series, so you can look up the specs on our website or on Collings' website and they'll tell you what you're looking at, but it is a traditional guitar from that series. Ready? I'm not going to play with a pick today because I don't really want to treat this instrument the way I treat a bigger guitar. If I want to hit it with a pick, fine, that's up to you. I'm not recommending it. Mahogany. Sometimes I do feel like I'm in the theme song music from the Wonder Years. I'm competing with some mechanical equipment outside and they're in the wrong key. Okay, so moving to a different wood combination, still spruce on the top, Sitka, as you can see, really tight grained, but here we have, crash bang, here we have rosewood, Indian rosewood for the back and sides. Immediately check out the difference. So our parlor with rosewood is a little bit, to me, I hear a little more definition on the low frequencies. Maybe a little broader range, but again, for such a small instrument, for it to make even a portion of this amount of noise is amazing. Because there's warmth, obviously sustain if I shut up. So in between those two, here's how and why I picked this order. Started with the mahogany, into the rosewood. This one, aloha! We're on the guy with a drill out there, and he's gonna get a credit on this for being part of our video. Thanks, drill guy. Let's listen. my ears, I hear a little more point on those upper mids and some of the mids and upper mids. I just feel like they attack a little harder than the Mahogany without quite as much low rumble as the Rosewood. Now, again, it's still a small body guitar, so I'm not going to I can't expect it to sound like a Dread or an OM or you know, a 12-string Guild from the 70s. It's not that guitar. You know that. I know that. This is more of a, I can always sit with it. I'm never uncomfortable. As you can tell, I'm a huge bodybuilder type person, and even this guitar doesn't look tiny in my big macho hands. It's not something that I feel like I'm crouched over. It still sits properly in my lap, and I think that has a lot to do with the lower bout. So not only is it a really comfy guitar to play, and obviously the short scale brings everything right into my without having to stretch position, but even in the upper registers, I'm in comfortable playing position the whole time. If you're a classical player looking into steel strings, this may be the ticket. Anyway, I'll leave it there for you before the construction starts. They may be tearing the building down on us. I don't know. So people have different ideas of these videos, and they might just be trying to put an end to us. So please get in touch with our website, with our email, with our YouTube channel. We're on Instagram. We have a MySpace account. We could possibly, you know, talk to you over the telephone if people still like to do that. Get in touch. Let us know. We've always got a wide, huge selection of Collings, Maton guitars from Australia. We're now featuring Eastman guitars. Come on, hit us up. We're on the phone all the time, as you can hear. Nice to see you again. And I don't really have anything else to say. So enjoy this video. If you did, thumbs up. Like us. If you didn't, don't care. Good evening.